No, so no, I guess Ricardo's flying in. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, this is not good. This ain't good. What's going on? Yeah, this should be on the news right now. You got helicopters and planes looking, but I haven't heard them in a while. Sent cops pictures. I went out on a boat for like 3 hours today trying to find him and found his kayak. And then we found his oar. It looks like I don't know, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't know. I mean, 22 years old, something happened. I don't like it. My son's almost his age. And that's not like Max just disappear. Something happened. We gotta find him. You know, it's just kind of an update, I guess. I talked to the neighbor. I talked to everybody here in the campground and let them know what was going on. Marco is right down there. He's worried too. We got Ricardo flying in from Arizona. He's supposed to be here in an hour or so. There's one guy out there on the lake that helped me this morning, and I've been kind of keeping in touch with him to see if there's any news, but there's no news. So, I'm about so sick of freaking YouTube right now. If someone needs help there, it's never there anymore. Just trying to get a little update on what happened, what's going on with Max. Something bad happened. I know, I knew it this morning when he didn't show up. I thought everything was good. I thought he got his kayak and took off early this morning, just go for a nice leisurely. Just a stroll in his kayak, and I found out he didn't come home last night. An expedition. Oh, my truck. Dude, I don't care about that truck. I mean, I'm worried about my friend Max. He's missing. You want that expedition? Come get it. I don't care. We can't find Max. I found his kayak. I found his oar. 22-year-old guy. We can't find him. This is a really bad day for me. I mean, I've had a lot of bad days, so. But yeah, this is a bad day. And I'm just trying to get the word out there. I'm thinking about calling the news crew in. It took forever for the cops to get out there, and we finally had the cops show out there. And I hate cops. I because of what Tennessee did to me, I just don't like cops. But I got my truck and I showed up there, and I went looking for Max. And again, like I said, I found his kayak and found his oar, but no Max. I screamed and yelled, and we checked the shorelines. We did everything we could for about 3 hours. And the cops kept calling me. It was like, oh, you gotta show us where the oar's at. It's like, go find it yourself. I found it. Here's where it's at. I mean, go up the shoreline. About 600 yards from his kayak. No, you need to do this by the book. I was like, no, screw you. I'm trying to find my friend. We went up the entire shoreline. This guy, Don, that I met, a way cool guy, put me in a ski boat, and we drove up and down the coast and trying to find Max. We can't find him. Can't find him. I mean, shit, this should be on the news and shit, I mean, it's been under 24 hours. Actually, it's almost going on 24 hours. He took off last night about 6 o'clock, I think, from here. Said he was going kayaking, and that's the last thing I heard. Ricardo said that Max messaged him, said he was going kayaking, and that's the last we heard last night, about 6 o'clock. Yeah, he's got family. Yeah, Ricardo, he's flying in. He got a plane ticket. He should be here in about an hour. I'm not sure if Ricardo's his uncle or stepdad or something. It's this is pretty messed up. Yeah, his Ricardo's flying in. I don't know if you saw my videos or if I even got Ricardo in them or not, but Ricardo's like the main boss, and Max, they let Max run this place, and he found out this morning that he went missing. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. It's just, I mean, I'm so tired and I hurt all the damn time, but this is Fubar. You know, I mean, he's the same age as my son, just about. So I've been trying to help him out. I mean, he bought this brand new chainsaw yesterday. This is the last thing that I talked to him about was a chainsaw yesterday, and then I was down there in the bottom side cleaning it up, and I didn't even know he went back out yesterday. I know yesterday I left him alone yesterday because it was Tuesday. It's like, oh, all right, yeah, that's his day off. Let him have his peace and time, and he he goes out in his kayak and fishes and everything and does what he does. And I just gave him some peace and time yesterday. And I worked my ass off. I got a blister from it. And my finger was hurting this morning. And Bob stayed out all night. I got up this morning with my finger hurting, so I pulled the blister off of it. And I'm gonna wrap it up here. I mean, I got like a first aid kit. And then I saw a guy down there at the store, and Max wasn't around at 9 o'clock. And there's some guys or people at the store, and he was like, "Yeah, we just want to go out. We're trying to buy some water." And I was like, "Hey, I got water. I don't know where Max is." I thought Max went out this morning in his kayak. I thought he went out this morning because I looked out my window. I always, when I wake up, I look out my windows and see what's going on outside and kind of keep the eye, keep my eye on everything. And I looked down there and I didn't see the kayak. He's got two kayaks, and I didn't see. I thought it was yellow, but obviously it's green. And I didn't see the kayaks. I was like, okay, Max might have got up early and went out for a kayak. First thing in the morning, go see the sunrise. And then the guy showed up at the store about 9, and there's no Max. I mean, I was sitting here getting ready to put this chainsaw together. And Max. So I went down to the store to talk to a person that's staying here. And he's like, "Oh, I just want to buy some bottled water." And I was like, "Oh, I'll get you some bottled water." And then Marco came up to me and was talking to Ricardo. And I can't understand Spanish, so I ended up talking to Ricardo. And Ricardo said that he went kayaking last night at 6 o'clock. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So then I started getting worried. And then Marco took off. And I told Ricardo, I was like, hey, he called the cops. What's wrong? Because it's not like Max not to be here. And he's like, oh, we'll just give him till this afternoon. I'm like, okay. And then I kept in touch with Ricardo. And then Marco found Max's truck. And I knew something was wrong. Something was definitely wrong. And so Ricardo sent me the location of the truck, and so I raced down there. It's about 8 miles away, and I talked to Ricardo, and Ricardo's like, "Get a boat, rent a boat. I don't care. Rent a boat. Do this. Go see what's going on." And then some guy that I met riding an e-bike, he found the kayak, no max. And then another boat pulled up and said they found the kayak. Some guy named Paco and his wife or whoever, and some other chick and 2 kids. So they gave me a ride to the kayak and um, dropped me off at the kayak, and then the kayak started floating away. So I grabbed it and I pulled it to shore, and it was all waterlogged. And so I opened up the back compartment just to see if someone was in there, and truck keys, and nope. But there's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So then the guy that I met on the e-bike, he came back with his buddy's ski boat. He was pretty worried, and then some other guy pulled up on a pontoon boat. I got on the pontoon boat and then transferred over to the ski boat with some guy named Don, and really cool dude. He's a firefighter from Sacramento, and we ended up cruising up the left side on the west coast, and we found his oar and a Corona bottle. And Don jumped off the boat and he grabbed the oar. I was like, "No, put it back, so the police know." And then, yeah, I mean, I was on the phone with cops all morning. They kept calling me, calling me. It was like, "Yeah, we found the oar." And, the lady's like, "Well, you got to go back to the oar. You got to go talk to the deputies." I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm looking for my friend. We're up north from the oar." And I told him where the oar was. I mean, he found the kayak. I talked to the officers before leaving the kayak. So, hey, go north. I found the kayak. We found the kayak. We found the oar. Go north. I mean, I found it. I mean, don't. Romanek, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. And yeah, um, I don't know if somebody did something drastic or if he just tipped over and drowned. But I don't think he's with us anymore. It's not like him. Yeah. Cop showed up here. They want, I've sent them pictures of what he looks like. And, they wanted to get us the camera footage of the last thing he was wearing. And we can't do that. We tried. I think he's gone. I don't was an accident or some weirdo, but his truck wasn't broken in. We looked at the banks and I don't know. We looked for footprints. We tried everything for about 3 hours, 4 hours, and looked and looked and looked. It's not like Max to do this. I mean, I pray he's just lost in the woods and or broke a leg or something and he's stuck and we can find him. That's what I hope. No, the weather's been really, really, really nice here. No wind, no rain, no nothing. It was sunny yesterday. I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, he's a pretty smart kid. He's a pretty smart kid. Real smart. Hell, I got a 22-year-old telling a 55-year-old me what the fuck to do. I hate it sometimes, but hey, he's an awesome kid. And he's been working his butt off, just like all of us around here. Clean up this RV park and uh, I just want people. I want him found. He's so young. I'm trying to keep the hope and the faith, but hi, Bridget. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping something comes good. But it's been almost 24 hours. I mean, you think the worst thoughts, and then you try to get that hope back. And I tried for almost 5 hours this morning trying to find him. The cops are involved, so let them deal with it. I couldn't be there anymore. I'm just too tired. I hurt. I got a real bad sciatic nerve. So yeah, they got the helicopters out. They got planes out. I was thinking about all the times that I've seen this happen on the news. You watch the news and, missing people, and this shouldn't have happened to Max. This should not have happened. So we're still trying to figure it out. Cops will probably show back up here. The officer's like, you got an ID? I was like, no. Oh, you got your full name and birth date? And I was like, here's my full name and birth date. I don't have a warrant. I just went through hell in Tennessee. But You know, she's like, okay, this isn't about you. This is about finding Max. I was like, exactly. That's why I'm here. That was after I searched for Max for about 4 hours. No, it's my boss. It's my friend. It's Max. This is Max. I got my phone. Well, you can see all my stuff. I got the boat trips. I got everything documented. Yeah, yeah, I got everything documented. So that's his truck when I pulled up this morning. So, uh, no, he's the same age as my son. Here's Max. That's Max. He's 22 years old. He's my boss. Flurry. Is that better? This is Max. This was, what, 2 days ago? You know, we got the pool open and everything. So, we're trying to find Max. Oh, no, we're trying to find Max. I don't know what to do. Trying to see if we hear anything. No. No, he wasn't troubled. Hey, Papa. I mean, as far as I know, he wasn't troubled. I mean, you know, he had a lot of stress on him, but no. I don't think he was troubled. I know. I know. That's why I'm sitting here right now. You know, the neighbor, I went and talked to the neighbor, Leanne today, and let her know what was going on. I just hope he just shows up alive. But I don't think that's going to happen for some reason. I mean, I was getting ready to build this thing this morning with my blister. And then I found out about this, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to think the worst, but come on, man. 24 hours. Found his kayak. Yeah, he's got two phones, and they're both don't answer. Go straight to voicemail. And I guess he left one in the store down here. I don't know. That's what the neighbor said. The neighbor went in there. We got into the store. Ricardo is flying in from Arizona. The The other investor, his uncle, or whoever the fuck he is. But he's coming in. Yeah, he was in a kayak. Hey, matchmaker. Um, yeah, he was in a kayak. He went out in his kayak last night and didn't come back. No, I found it on the shoreline. We found it on the shoreline. It was waterlogged. It was really bad waterlogged, and I had to pull it to the shore. And then some guy picked me up in a boat, and we went upstream about, I don't know, 800 yards or something. We found an oar. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks so bad. I just want Max back. I just want him back. Where is he? I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I don't pray, but I hope he's up in the woods. I hope we can find him safely, but they're out there looking for him still. Yeah, we had helicopters and planes looking. Yeah, this ain't good. This ain't good at all. I just got here, man. I just moved here back in the end of March. Slept in my truck for 2 months, and Joe brought the camper up. Joe brought my camper up, and I just working my ass off, clean this place up, and now my boss is missing. That's not good. We can't find Max. We can't find his other cell phone. We can't find his truck keys. We found his truck, the kayak. We found his oar. I hope so. I mean, I think they're still out there looking. I mean, nobody's contacted me. Marco, again, Marco lives right there. And Marco's been in touch with Ricardo, and he's worried too. Everybody's worried. Everybody here in the park's worried. This sucks, man. This this effing sucks. I mean, I really hope he's okay, but I don't know. It's not like him to be a quitter, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's some shady character. I mean, there's some shady characters around here. You know, I mean, that was one of my thoughts earlier, was maybe some shady character. But why? Why would anybody do that? He was just out there trying to have a good time and enjoy life, and now he's missing. I'm sorry, folks. I'm pretty upset. I am so upset right now. Um, I don't know if I need to call the news and try to get them involved, or I mean, we're kind of waiting on for Marco to get here. Not Marco, Ricardo. Ricardo's supposed to be pulling in here hopefully soon. Then we'll go from there and see what the hell we're gonna do. Yeah, I know, Bridget. I know. No, I thought the same way. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. There's a bunch of sick people in this world. If he was out there on the lake last night around 7 o'clock and some drunk fucking boater mowed him over, because he was out past the buoys. He was out past the buoys, so that's my worst fear. Some boater just, hey, look, let's go hit it. That's the kind of people in this fucked up world. And that's my worst fear, is somebody took them out. I think somebody took them out. I'm not very happy about it. I don't even want to think that, but that's kind of where we live in these days. Is people just don't give a shit about each other. There is still the good people like myself, and there's some people that actually really care about other people. Some people, they just don't give a crap. Thanks, Jay. It's just been a bad day. It's been a really bad day. I just, my gut feeling has, I'm never gonna see, I'm never gonna see, I'm never gonna see Max again. This is my gut feeling. That something bad happened. I don't know why people's got to be so harmful to other people. I don't. Somebody's coming in. Thank you. No, we tried to check the security cameras. The cops called me up and they wanted to see the last thing he was wearing. And we couldn't get the footage. I even gave my laptop to the neighbor and was like, here, I don't know how to use it. She put the SD card in there and they couldn't find any footage. So, what? Actually, I did contact Adventures with Purpose today. I sent them a email. I was like, I need your help. I actually did email Adventures with Purpose. Hopefully they'll get back to me. They're the YouTubers that they go find cars and stuff from that, but he wasn't in a car. He was in a kayak, and we found the kayak. We found the oar, and yeah, but no Max. So yeah, I did contact Adventures with Purpose today. I emailed them. Yeah, I'll see if they can come out here and help. I was, I was calling boat rental places and this and that, and then, the guy on the e-bike, Don, he showed up in a ski boat, and we checked the shoreline, and um, for about 3 hours, we sat there and we looked everywhere. So yeah, I called Adventures with Purpose, but Don came up, and some guy that he's just on vacation from Sacramento, and he took me on his boat, and he knew I was upset. He knew that we were searching for Max. So yeah, he was a pretty cool dude. And we went, like I said, 6, 7 miles up the shoreline. We went into the coves. We went everywhere. Yeah, I was sitting there screaming Max's name, and no response. So this is not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't know what else to do. I can't do anything. I did the best I could. I just hope he's okay. I just got him praying that he's just lost in the woods somewhere. But finding his kayak on the side of the shore and his oar up, about 400 yards or 800 yards, whatever it was. Yeah, it's not looking good, people. It's not looking good at all. And I'm not trying to do this to get viral hits, or I don't really give a fuck about YouTube. I'm just trying to find my friend. And that's why I was asking for help on here, is go find my friend Max. I just moved here. I'm not used to the area or anything, so let's go find my friend Max. That's all. And Leanna is like, I got to keep my mind busy, and so I think I might put this chainsaw together, just kind of get my mind off of the situation that's at hand. I think that's dude. All right, Rubberneck. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna end this too. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna put this saw together. I'm just gonna put this saw together and do what I gotta do. Have a good one, everybody. Um, if anybody knows anybody in Shasta, tell them to come search. Thanks, Rubberneck. Have a good night. Good night, everybody.